Before this video starts, I would like to say that this video/series was 100% inspired by Steinfall's video on his favorite map. And before making this video, I did ask for permission to get the green light on making this video, and he gave me that permission. So I recommend checking out Steinfall. I'll have his YouTube, Twitter, and Discord in the description below. Now, enjoy the video. You know, Team Fortress 2 has quite a few maps when you think about it for a bit. 124 maps to be specific, including maps from game modes people don't really play a lot as much, like Manpower, Pastime, Player Destruction, and Arena. Some maps can be recognized just from the looks. 6 examples would include Two Fort, Dust Bowl, Kong King, or as people call it, Koth King, Harvest, Badwater, and Gorge. And you know what, for a little bit of extra credit, I'll throw in Hightower as well. Some are great in looks and gameplay, sometimes only looks are great, sometimes only gameplay is balanced, and sometimes it's a mixture of both. But in my eyes, what I think makes a map is both of those features, looks and gameplay. I'll do 2 of these videos explaining which map is my favorite one to look at and my favorite one to play on. But for now, you're watching which map I like to look at. Out of all the maps, the one that in my eyes is the most aesthetically pleasing to look at, well, for me that would have to go to Sawmill. And here's why. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, but Boneless, there are some other maps that I can think of that look great, if not better than Sawmill. So why that map specifically? Frowny face. Well, good question. And that is because it's a different map than the others. But before I describe that, let me tell you the story of it. Sawmill first came into TF2 as a map for Arena, added on May 21st, 2009, as a part of the Sniper vs. Spy update. Then on August 13, 2009, Valve decided to add both a King of the Hill and a Capture the Flag version of Sawmill as a part of the Classless update. The differences of both the Koth and CTF version of Sawmill compared to the Arena version was that the CTF version has intelligence rooms added in each team's area, and that the shed access is blocked off on each side. The Koth version is identical to the Arena version, it's just that there's a big fat control point in the center shed. This map is special and has some records on its name. It is not only the first ever TF2 map with weather effects, that would be the rain, but it was also the 3rd ever official CTF map. It also is the only TF2 map that rains, which leads me into my next section. Now look, I said that this map is my personal favorite map, because of its atmosphere and its emotion it brings. I'm a fan of rain, alright? I like the mood that rain gives me, with the gray clouds giving off the soft light around me and my surroundings, as well as the sound. Man, the sound of rain can get me to sit down on my bed and go soft to sleep. Now, some people might like the rain, like myself, and some people don't. That's fine. Again, this is my personal favorite map. I think that the emotion here is very calm and collective, but well, you can't feel that because you're too busy killing mercenaries and gaining bragging rights by playing the game. But when you're doing Art of TF2 using Gary's Mod or Source Filmmaker, and it's just you and the map alone, it's a nice warm feeling you get. Because when you're alone, there are no gunshots, no explosions, no nothing. Just you and the environment around you. You can sit or stand there and take it all in, seeing the individual drops of rain splashing the ground beneath you, whilst hearing some nice soft rain noise. It's a different feeling altogether, especially when you start playing LA Noire music. Holy shit, at that point you would damn sleep on your desk. It's great. Now for its looks. I like its style. This old sawmill in a swamp just surrounded by mountains. And on the CTF map with access to the spy tech room, it's like an old log building mixed with a little bit of modern tech, which is basically Sawmill in a nutshell, but it works. Trust me, making these cinematic shots in Garry's Mod, like the one you're looking at right now, it feels nice. It was cozy, and I even got a bit comfy in my blanket while doing these. Alright, enough of the likings. Let's get to the dislikings. Now look, I can totally see why most people don't like Sawmill to begin with. It's more focused on the control point than the rest of the map, making fighting very claustrophobic, being the point is in a building. The mood makes people get depressed, the color palette of the map has very dull colors, and so on. But for me, all of these things aren't an issue to me. Sure, there will be times where I complain about the map, but I will still like the map how it is. Remember, this video is not about if I like this map off of how good it is with gameplay and matches. It's more of about how I like this map on how it feels and how it looks. Then again, I can see where people don't like this map, which is why it's not my favorite to play on, and it's my favorite map to look at. Well folks, it looks like we made it to the conclusion of this video. The next video about this is going to be on my favorite map to play games on, and maybe even my favorite game mode to play maps on. Well, that's for later. But for now, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope this video gave you a look at, in your eyes, either the depressing or comforting vibe of Sawmill. In the comments below, or on a tweet I made in the description below, tell me what you feel about Sawmill, and what do you like and dislike about it. Maybe you can have the same point, maybe not. No matter what, I will respect your view on it as you should with mine. That's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you all later.